Okay.
No,
oh
you
Cap,
did it.
Cap, you know what we should do is put a couch down and have Cosita on the couch and then have all of us behind him.
Oh my god, can we just stop with the freaking stream?
God damn it, I knew it was coming. I knew it was happening. I fucking knew it was happening. I knew that was happening. I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it. Fuck y'all. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm out of here. I knew that was gonna happen. I knew that was gonna happen. That was
Hey, look. It's been a while since we've had to do a voting period.
Woo!
Oh, you could sound a little more excited.
Yeah, a little more excited, isn't it?
Wait! For porn. Sigma!
Huh?
Uh-oh.
Luna? A porn?
Luna Fastbear!
a robot.
You sure asking them's gonna work after last night? I don't think they'll say yes.
Okay, so they are the pirates. Okay.
I won't be doing any asking. Guys like these take a more resolute approach.
Yeah, it's called punching them as hard as I can in the face. $1? $1?
Worth my time.
Oh. Oh.
No.
Oh, we're
No,
back at it again. Here we go. It's time for a Kraken fight. Hey, don't worry, kid. We got this time. Because we actually have a ship. Unlike when you... Oh, no. It'll be fine. We got this. We'll be fine. It'll...
I'm mutinying.
It'll be fine. No. I swear to fucking God, if I lose my... I wasn't even falling, turned around and he screamed in my fucking ear! God damn it! Oh, motherfucker! Oh, God damn it! I didn't even turn around and he just screams in my goddamn fucking ear! Oh, no. Aha! Okay, wait, I'm gonna... I have enough. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Oh shit, no, it leaves at midnight. Fuck, no, I don't have time to grab the apparatus. I don't have time to grab the apparatus. Oh shit, I didn't realize what time it was. Oh god, no! Oh, terrible mistake! Oh, terrible mistake, terrible mistake! Oh shit, I'm out of stamina, I'm out of stamina. Oh god, a terrible mistake. Made a terrible mistake. I made a terrible mistake. I made a terrible mistake. Ah, fuck me! Terrible mistake I've made! Terrible mistakes I've made! I made a terrible mistake! Ah! Terrible mistake! Yeah! Yeah! Ha! How the fuck did I survive that? I don't know how I survived that, but I did.
Oh my god, I can't believe this. Oh my god, I can't believe this.
Why can I not
how
grab
did
damn
you-
balls?
Yeah, I can.
damn
I
it.
can't seem to grab them.
I couldn't grab the balls.
Diamond is not German.
Wow.
Oh, this stream's gonna be how long is Cosita gonna be in just
There's no
disbelief.
way.
Why did it take you 2 years to tell me that?
You just fucking yeeted the ball at me. What the fuck?
Well, she deserves this.
So we're on the European server for just me, and I still have input lag.
No, but I can't believe it. She's not. Oh my god.
I'm fucking crying.
I really hope that gets clipped.
I would
How
have
can you
such
be
a
worried to be
different
15 years after
accent.
throwing dodgeball
That
in your
is
face?
something.
I'm regretting my decision of having Joe Hendry as a sound. I might have to raise the price on that. Yeah. You know, this might happen again, Panda. Y'all remember what happens when you abuse my redeems, right? Things go up when you abuse them. Remember? Remember? That's what happened to Hydrate, remember? Remember when Hydrate was cheap and affordable and you can redeem it as many times as you want? And then all of a sudden it got raised and has a limit on it because somebody was...
He appears.
I know you're fucking alive. Oh. There we go. I'm fucking trusting that thing. Double tap, motherfucker. I don't like how I have to hold to reload. I don't like that one bit.
I'm here. Looks like the place synthetics go to die.
It's a lot of synthetics. At least that one doesn't have a head. I hear some. Why are you freaking out there, synthetic? You shouldn't have an alien in you. Here, let me... Okay, never mind. He saw me. He saw me pull out my gun and he deactivated himself. He's like, never mind. I'm gonna deactivate myself now. He's like, I am totally awake. Pull out the gun. I am totally dead. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Ah! Oh my god, this guy. Ow!
What was that?
Ah! I don't remember. I don't know what
Your just sounded so like sexual for a moment. It's like It's like you were enjoying the pain of being stabbed. It's like
Okay.
Oh, bandit.
Pierced.
If anyone else heard that from Kian, please clip it.
Hey!
Hi, friend. Holy shit, I might actually be... You know, the one thing I didn't do was make sure my mic was working. And good, it is. See, I'm professional. I'm good.
As if.
Yeah, well, we're live now. And you're hiding. Where are you hiding, Cosita?
I'm not hiding. Where are you, Captain?
Where are you? What do you mean? Where? I'm here on the deck. Where are you? Mr. I gotta be working, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, never mind, I'm here. It's like, oh, completing your mission so quickly. There you are. See, you're alive. You're here. You're so big. I gotta make myself bigger now. Hold on here. You're too. See, I can be big too. There.
I don't see the table. I don't see any of that.
Oh yeah, no, I had actually put it on the OBS side, so that way I can actually mess with the mic and all that stuff. So now you don't even have to worry about that. I have full control of it now. It's all good. See? That way we don't have to do the whole trying to get you behind the mic instead of all that jazz. That was thanks to our last guest, Di, who's like, you should just, you know, get the OBS screen and just put it on the OBS side of things. That way you don't have to worry about layering. I'm like, you know what? That's a good idea. I like that idea. That's actually a good idea. But yeah. Anyways, hi everybody. Welcome. Welcome to episode 4 of the Lorecast. I can count. I can do that. I can count.
Can you?
Sometimes. Look, I can count up to 4. After that, I can't count anymore. That's how the song goes. I can only count to 4.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's fair. It's fair.
Well, can only count to 2.
You could, but oh, that's half of what I can count.
Right?
That's huh. Wait, but don't you have to be good with numbers with your work in space and
I was saying Volve.
Well,
so terrible.
I am terrible. Look, I'm just a tad bit out of it, not too out of it, but just a tad bit out of it. And then I was like, you know what I should do before doing this Lorecast? I should play Typing of the Dead. And
you know, that would be fun.
It was fun. It was fun. It was good. It was a good time. It was a good time. And then I realized, oh shit, I gotta go on the Lorecast and get that all prepped. Right, we should introduce ourselves. Hi, I'm Captain Ampez. host of this VTuber Lorecast, and with me, as always, is my co-host over there, Cosita. Cosita, would you like to introduce yourself?
I've been introducing myself to this Lorecast for like 5 times already.
Exactly.
But
it's always
a pleasure being here.
It's always good for, like the people that are new listeners that aren't like tuning into every single episode, which, I mean, they could if they really wanted to, but some people just like to tune in on random episodes.
I am Cosita, space mercenary VTuber, and that's about it.
Yeah. How was your secret mission today?
Oh, it went well.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I forgot that I had to do this interviews, so no, it's actually not that bad. I actually had to work today. Yeah, like Captain said, and fortunately, I had daylight savings today.
I forget that daylight savings works differently in different parts of the universes and things of that nature. Because like daylight savings, that's not this weekend, is it? Yeah, as Rice says, imagine having daylight savings. It's terrible. I hate it. It's awful. How do you feel about daylight savings?
Nah, I'm okay.
Yeah. So wait, so with
really
your
mind.
daylight savings, was it losing an hour or were you gaining an hour? Did you jump forward or
losing
back?
an hour?
Oh, you lost. Oh, that's even worse. Oh, I hate that.
Yep.
Ooh. Did you sleep well though?
Oh yeah, I did.
That's good. I know. Whenever I lose the hour, yeah. Whenever I lose that hour, I'm just groggy for the rest of the day.
Oh, that's just you, Captain.
I like my sleep. I'm sorry. I like to dream. I dream big, sometimes. Not all.
Seems like someone needs better quality sleep then.
That's actually true. That's not a lie. I finally did the responsible thing of being an adult and like scheduled a doctor's appointment so that way I could like get a sleep study, because apparently I need to get a doctor's note to get a sleep study, which I didn't know. I thought I could just go in and be like, I want a sleep study. Give me a sleep study my sleep. And they're like, yeah, you got to get a recommendation from your doctor. I'm like,
oh yeah, my coworker is like a 60 years old, one of my professors in college. In university actually. And he also did a sleep study thingy. And the thing is, he usually was very tired all day. He pretty much almost even sleep at work. Like, he was very tired and all of that. He made a lot of noises while sleeping.
Yep.
And ever since he used the machine, he has way more energy. He feels energized. He feels great. Like, every sleep is good sleep.
Yeah, that's exactly why I want to finally get a sleep study, because I already know that I like snore. My partner, she actually sleeps with earplugs because apparently I snore very loudly sometimes.
Wow, that's terrible. You're terrible, Captain. You're not doing the studies with your partner? You're so terrible. She lazy to do it.
She took steps to prevent it. So, yes, my partner does sleep with earplugs because yes, I do snore loud. But see, the thing is though, is it's not just my snoring though. I'm apparently an active sleeper as well. So there have been times where I will wake up in the middle of the night, like my body will fully wake up. There's actually been one time where like I woke up and I like not jumped on her, but like I threw my body on top of her. And apparently I was trying to protect her from some random ass train, because apparently I was dreaming of a train. And I'm like, no, I gotta protect you from the train. And she's like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, I'm protecting you from the train, I guess. I don't know.
You're terrible, Captain. Protect him from what? You can't even get a good sleep. Like, oh, I'm protecting you, but dude, let me sleep first.
That was her response too, actually.
Oh my god, you're terrible, Captain. You're worse than I thought.
I know. I know. I do talk in my sleep too, apparently. There was apparently one time where like I sat up straight or something like that. I says, we gotta protect them. Protect them from what? Protect the multiverse. Yeah, apparently I've had some very active imaginations when I'm sleeping. But I'm finally doing the adult thing. Like, I scheduled myself a doctor's appointment. Unfortunately, I have to wait till next month because that was the only time they were available for a doctor's appointment. But once I go in for the doctor's appointment, then I can go get a sleep study. So I'll be good. My main concern is though, is like I'm well aware that I probably have to get a CPAP machine. But the thing with me is just because since I know I'm such an active sleeper, like I move a lot in my sleep, I'm concerned about like the machine like getting tangled up or anything of that sort, or if it will prevent that from like me being an active sleeper. We did learn that my twitching is mostly caused from stress.
Yeah, my coworker literally said the same thing. Like, ever since that, he doesn't move that much. Like, he's just way better, way more relaxed while sleeping. And about that, he just doesn't feel anything with the machine. Like, he doesn't feel discomfort or anything. It just feels natural.
Interesting. Yeah. I mean, that's honestly just been my biggest concern. It's just like putting it on and then all of a sudden like I'm rolling over or something like that and I just yank the machine off or something like that. But that's always been my concern. But no, I feel like my sleep actually has been getting a lot worse as of late. So that's why I'm like, you know what, maybe I should finally take the initiative and get myself set up with an appointment. And you know what, I finally did. I'm getting myself set up. I'm being responsible. Rice brings up a point. I mean, I guess you could just handcuff me to the bed and that might prevent things, except that one time where I did break handcuffs on accident. That's a whole other story though.
You're terrible, absolutely terrible, Captain.
I was
What do you want me to
surprised.
say?
I was surprised I broke the handcuffs. I'm sorry. That was
And you
shocking when I
took
did.
this long to ask for a doctor appointment?
I look.
You're so responsible, Captain.
Look, I didn't have good insurance. Now I have really good insurance, and I'm like, you know what? I should utilize this. So that's why. Look, not all of us can have great healthcare. Even though I don't know how the healthcare system is for you down there or in space.
Oh, we have universal healthcare.
Yeah, see,
both private and both public.
Yeah, see, I don't. I have to go through insurance, and it sucks. Oh, but such is life. But hey, at least I'm doing it finally. That's the important thing, right?
If you say so.
Yeah. But what's been new with you though, Cosita? Because last time we did this, I was flying solo. What have you been up to these last couple months?
Just a lot of work. That's everything I've done.
Look at that.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Cosita's growing up and being an adult now.
Yeah, right?
All work, no play. Makes Cosita an evil boy.
Wow, how could you?
Hey, apparently your coworkers noticed it too, considering to your last tweet.
No, it was not my coworker. It was my coordinator.
Oh, your coordinator. Okay. Well, even still.
The national coordinator of analysts in the electoral services of my country and the boss of all electoral cartography in Chile. Both of them.
I mean, I guess that might not be a terrible thing, you know. Maybe they could fear you a little bit in the power that you wield.
I can't believe this.
So wait, so I'm curious, how did that even get brought up? Like that's just such a random thing to bring up. It's like, you know, you got an evil aura and maniacal laughter. Like how is that even brought up?
Because I was laughing.
Oh,
literally just like that.
Oh man, that's great. I don't think I've ever had an experience like that of someone just straight up calling me evil. So
No, I'm worse than that. How can you call someone evil? What's that supposed to even mean?
that's what I'm curious too. It's so weird. What were you laughing about?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay. Well, that's disappointing.
What do you mean disappointing, you piece of sheep?
What I mean is you're being called evil and you don't even remember what caused it. That is the truly most evil thing. You just, you know, constant evil. Makes sense now.
Definitely not.
Cosita was laughing about orphans and dead puppies. Well, I don't know. That doesn't seem like Cosita. That'd be way too evil. Unless,
Why would I do that?
I don't know. Why would you do that?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Why would I do that?
Yeah. Cosita's not that evil. He'll just sell you for a Switch
No.
2. It's fine.
You're not even worth it.
So I don't know if you saw it all, but you got your wish yesterday.
What is my wish?
Remember when I asked you in VRC if the Mario Party game was going to be cursed or not?
Yes.
Yeah, it was cursed. in more than one way. I could not roll anything above a 5 that entire game. It was awful. I actually came in last. Me, the Mario Party Pro, lost.
Wow. Cry about it.
I did cry about it. I cried about it all night. I was so upset. I was so pissed. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. How is this even possible? How could I lose? And then I had one turn where I'm like, okay, yes, it's all coming back together. It was like in the last 5 turns. It came to like turn 4. It was all coming together. I ended up getting 2 stars in one turn. I'm like, yes, it's finally all coming back. And then it's like, nah, just kidding. Here's some more 2s and 3s again. I'm like, ah! Man. As to say that, I need to supercharge my luck with Superstar. Are you a superstar, Cosita?
No.
Oh.
I am the best star.
But what is the best star compared to a superstar?
Because a superstar is just a good star. The best star is the best of the supers.
Interesting logic. Interesting logic.
Of course.
Yeah. But...
All right. Are you ready for the next, well, the first guest? Why don't you tell us how do you contact them and all?
Well, we do have some interesting guests today. We have a lot of purring guests today, I guess you could say, as we have 2 cat guests. Our first guest is going to be
cats.
Yeah, they're both cats. I was surprised by this too. It wasn't even on purpose. I was like, oh shit, I do have 2 cats today. So that was kind of interesting in coordination. But yes, our first guest today is going to be Sofi Satsume. And then our guest after that is going to be AF Kai. Sofi is someone that we both know pretty well, decently. One of the people I kind of just asked him like, hey, you want to come and join in and tell us a little bit of lore? I'm like, sure. I actually asked him when we were first booting up our Lorecast, but they were busy at the time, so now it's nice to be able to have them appear now. And then AF Kai was traveling through a forest and found a nice little cafe that had a nice little familiar in there, and that's where I met them. And they're like, yeah, I would love to sign up and join the Lorecast. So yeah, it was a good time. Very good time
That's
indeed.
good.
Yeah.
That's good.
What's your opinion on cats, Cosita? Are you a cat or are you a dog person?
I'm more of a dog person.
It's going to be interesting because I'm also more of a dog person, so it's going to be interesting having, 2 cats appear on our show.
I guess so.
Hopefully we don't get clawed at. Or,
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? I don't know. I mean, Sofi, they're very intimidating.
Nah, Sophie's a softie on the inside.
I mean, maybe, possibly. I mean, I was looking at, I did some research and stuff, and there were some interesting things I came across that went like, interesting, fascinating. But, yeah.
Of course.
Of course.
Interesting.
It's the whole point of having guests, though, is, doing this research and, trying to find some things about them and then going, oh, that's neat. Let's question that. Question their morals.
Exactly. Question their morals. Cosita, you're a bum boy? Wow. Okay.
I remember the days when you were a bun boy. Not
Never
anymore,
again.
though. Except for that one time with the secret toggle.
No. There is no secret toggle.
Have you? I'm curious. Have you used that toggle ever since your debut, or has that just been on the back burners, hiding in the shadows, forgotten?
No. Not ever since. Why would I use it?
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, you could just have it like as a redeem. Just make it worth a lot of points.
Oh, I would never reward chat with that. It's just trash.
Why wouldn't you want to reward your chat? They deserve nice things too, Cosita.
Nah, they're stinky people.
They're stinky people. Is that why they're sacrificed to the lemon tree?
Yeah. They don't deserve it.
Well, that's such a shame. At least they'll make good lemons, though. They don't make good lemons?
Actually. No, they do. They do.
Oh, okay.
Why wouldn't it?
Yeah. There's have you been up with the whole Silk Song craze that's been going on?
I'm not a fan of Hollow Knight.
Really?
Yeah, why would I?
You know what?
It's not the kind of game I play.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I was gonna be like, I'm surprised, but then I'm like, actually, no. When I think about it, no, I'm not really that surprised. You're not really into the Metroidvania games. You like the shooters. You like the shooty bang bangs.
Exactly.
How do you feel about Metroid? Because isn't like Metroid's kind of a shooter, but it's also Metroidvania.
Metroid?
Yeah.
I mean, Metroid Prime.
Yeah.
Is more like that, right?
I would assume so. Like I actually haven't had a chance to play Metroid Prime. I did buy the Metroid Prime trilogy for the Wii. But I never actually had a chance to play Metroid Prime itself. But I just assume it's in Metroidvania style as well, because I mean it's Metroid.
But since he says, I'm only now playing through Hollow Knight.
It's a fun game. I enjoy it. I played it a long time ago. I
haven't played it.
Yeah.
I did play it for like squeezing roulette.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You know what? I think I do remember seeing clips of that long time ago.
Yeah, in 2020 something.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Because I think you played it. I think you might have played it roughly around the same time I did, but I think when I played it, I didn't stream it at that time. I think I was just playing it offline for the most part.
Wow, Captain didn't think in chat.
Well, this was a time where this was a time where I still was able to play games not on stream all the time, and then now that's all I do because it's the only time I ever have time to play games anymore is through stream.
Cry louder.
I do. I cry every day. It's hard being an adult. I hate it.
Mr. Insurance.
Yeah. Hey, at least I have good insurance now, so I can actually I can take care of my health. I started going to the chiropractor a lot more now. Like I'm getting my back cracked like every other week now. It's nice.
You're such an old man, Captain.
I am an old man. I'm well aware of this.
You're an old man.
That's why I'm part of the Eldenwood team, because I'm such an old man.
You're not an old guy.
I am an old. I feel like an old guy though.
Well, that's the thing. If you keep feeling yourself like an old guy, then you'll be one.
Yeah. Well, look. I did 10 years of heavy lifting and heavy labor. And did not do proper etiquettes of, taking care of my body at the time, and now I'm feeling the effects. It sucks, but now I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to do better.
Yeah, get better.
I am getting better. I'm going to the chiropractor more. I finally set up my doctor's appointment. I finally paid off one of my credit cards. Finally, now I only have one more credit card to pay off, and then I could finally work on my debt. So things are going good. Things are looking up for me. Okay, I'm finally taking care of myself. Why are you frowning at me? How dare you?
No, I'm not frowning.
Your face went like, I'm like, oh, okay, whatever, I guess.
I never say anything like that.
Your face said it all. Your face said it all.
You're overthinking things.
Yeah, I do that a lot too. I do think over things a lot.
Oh my god, you're a terrible case, Captain. Problems everywhere.
Well, you know what? That's what happens when you're, I don't know, poor, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I'll blame it on that.
Everything will fix for you with money.
I mean, so far it has been. I'm not even going to lie about that. So far it has been, actually. Finally get good insurance, finally paying off all my shit. Yeah, I think it is kind of fixing a lot of my shit, actually.
Can't believe Cosita is poor sharing. I am from Latin America. I'm not going to even hear it, reason.
I mean, that is the nice thing, though. Like, because I definitely was one of those people that believed in money doesn't bring happiness and stuff like that. And to a degree, I still kind of believe that. But in this goddamn country, unfortunately, money has to do everything around here, and I hate it.
Well, sounds like a personal problem.
It kind of is. I'm thinking about taking fencing lessons, though.
How's that going?
Well, I did find a school. I just have to I need to go around to actually signing up for it. Because I think what they do is they do a month of lessons, and I think they do lessons on Saturdays. So I've just been trying to find a month where I don't have anything planned for a Saturday, because the summer I've been really busy, and the heat and all that. Because I went to I went to Colorado Springs last weekend. That was good times.
Mm.
Went hiking. Showed off my bod on Twitter. It's a good time. Had some good food.
When I came to know you back then in Corpse Party, God forbid that day, how different was the you from then versus the you from now?
Oh boy. I mean, realistically, I'm still kind of the same person like you met for the most part. I'd say the only thing that's really been different is mostly from this year itself. Is I set goals for myself this year, and I've made sure to follow those goals. One of my biggest thing is I wanted to manage my budget a lot more. I wanted to take care of my budget a lot more because like I have a lot of credit cards, but the problem is I was constantly spending and spending and spending, just putting myself in a hole. And like realistically, I could afford those things, but there was times where it's like I'm overspending and not paying attention to it. It's like, oh, I have it, I can just pay it off later. So I feel like I'm a lot better with my finances now compared to how I was when we first met, because before I was very terrible with my finances. I've been getting more confident with my voice acting, because before I kind of just treated it more as a hobby, whereas now I'm like trying to make something more out of it. Finally working on getting a demo. So, I mean,
after all these years, you don't have a demo?
No, I haven't had a demo all these years.
Why not?
I was still kind of in the beginning phases a lot of times. I was still kind of taking classes for the most part, and when I was taking those classes, they were saying like if you want to get a demo, the best time to get a demo is when you're a little bit more so for me, like my thing with voice acting is I like to do characters. I'm more of a character voice actor than a narration voice actor or a commercial voice actor. I'm a character voice actor. Like I like voicing characters. I like changing my voice and stuff like that. So when I was taking the classes, they were saying like if you were going to do a character demo, it's best to do a character demo when you have like a portfolio of characters that you can do, which is why I made like the Granny Wood character, the Granny Woodcutter character, the Mortimer Moneybags character, Arrr, all those characters that I was making for streams when I was doing the PNG stuff. Those were characters that I was trying to build for a portfolio for myself, so that way I can show that I have range. And then basically with this year itself, taking more initiative of like trying to keep myself on track of like doing auditions every single time, like trying to do auditions every single day, trying to get booked for getting more booked for projects and stuff like that. I was starting to feel more ready for a demo, because before I didn't feel like I was ready for a demo. It's like I'm not ready for a demo. There's still a lot more work that I need to do for myself. And now I'm at that point where like, okay, I think I've done enough work for myself. I think I'm ready to jump into getting that demo and taking that next step. So I think it was more of a confidence thing for myself, really.
Honestly, Captain, big excuses. Just like Vasinski said, how could you not have demo already? You should have like 3 demos by now.
I wanted to get a professional one. That's the other thing.
No, you don't invest. Just like Vasinski said, don't invest big on one until you are ready. But it's still, you know, you don't have to feel ready to have it. Just wing it.
Well, the other thing though for me is I want to make it look good, and for me, like I don't think I could I don't think I was able to put something together to make something look good.
Literally, Charles Martinet went to the Mario thingy, just improvising the last minute. You don't have to be ready. Just come up with something. come up with something that feels right for you.
Yeah, I guess. There's still parts of me that's self-conscious about my own work, basically. You're right. It is excuses. You're absolutely right. It is excuses. But, sometimes I have to work at my own pace, and sometimes I work a lot slower than I should.
Well, at this rate, we're getting the demo by your 50th birthday celebration.
No, it's coming out soon. It's being worked on right now. I should have it by the end of the year.
You don't have to make it perfect. It's never gonna be perfect.
No, it needs to be perfect. It must be perfect.
Perfection doesn't exist. Besides, what is perfection to you? It's not necessarily what is perfect for the people who's looking for the role.
You're absolutely right. It is true. That is absolutely right. But at the same time, if it's something that I don't, it's one of those mental blocks for me. And like I said, it's something that I'm still working on for myself, because my biggest critic is myself. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I am my own biggest critic, and it is the biggest roadblock for my own self. And I'm well aware of this. I'm more than well aware of this. I've actually talked to my partner about this, because like I have self-image issues. I've admitted to this many times, where like I don't think that I'm a good-looking person, even though like I know that I'm a good-looking person. But there's still those things, those what's the proper word for it? Not demons, but more of I guess it is devils in a sense. Those devils that are in my head. It's like, nah, you're not good enough for that shit. It's like, I don't like you. Stop telling me that. I know I'm good. So, life sucks. I know it's a psychology thing. I gotta work on it. I've been working on it. I'm slowly getting better about it.
Yeah, get good to it.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Because with that mentality, you can make it big, Captain. Like, you're limiting yourself every single time.
And I know that. That's why I'm trying to get rid of those barriers of myself. And I feel like this year I have been getting better about not letting those negative thoughts get the better half of me, which is why, like I said, I'm finally getting the demo. I'm finally taking care of my health a little bit better. Like the fencing classes, that should help out with my health a little bit more, like kind of making myself do a little bit better. Fuck, I got some nice PJs. I'm like, this isn't for me. And then I started posing for them, and I posted it on Twitter. I'm like, damn, I actually look pretty good in this. It's fine.
We need aggressive affirmation, Casita. Kian, I want a demo of you by the end of September in my desk.
Front page, yep. Front page, we need that demo.
Chop, chop, Kian. To Captain? No. I'm talking about you, Kian.
All right. Well, we are getting close to our first guest. Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh, yeah. Well, it was fun, an hour of trashing Captain, but yes, it's about time for our interviews.
Oh, it sounds like they said they need like an extra 5 minutes. So, no, you get to keep trashing me for another 5 minutes.
All right. So, you see, Kian, I want the demo. You also need to, like, not limiting yourself, like, oh, I'm not good enough, or oh, the audio is not clean enough. Like, literally, no one cares about that.
I've gotten better about it. Like, now I'm at the point where it's like, okay, this sounds good enough, and I'll just send it out and hopefully. Oh, my cards! My audition process still takes a while though. But it's not even really me reading the lines that's taking an issue. It's making sure my audio sounds good. So doing all the editing portions of it. I did I did 9 auditions on Friday, and that took me, I think, 2 or 3 hours to do.
It's okay, Captain. We know you'll be another granny soon.
You're not wrong, because that seems to be the roles that I keep getting, is the grandpa and the grandmas, and I don't know, I guess that's because I'm really good. I guess I'm just really good at being old, apparently.
Well, get good, Captain. Get good.
I'm getting good. Look, I still say my favorite project so far has been the Power Ranger audio drama, because I get to voice Alpha 5, which is a quirky character. And I'm like, yes, I can finally voice a quirky character, and I love it.
Damn, Basinski spitting facts. For once, Mr. Basinski, Mr. Overthinker, and yada yada yada, and I'm not good enough. Actually giving you lessons, Captain.
You know what? If that's the case, hey Baz, let me pay you to make me a 3D model on VRC. Do it. I will pay you. Make me a VRC model, so I don't have to pay someone else for it. All right. Well, it looks like our guest is now ready. I'll go ahead and pull him into the room really quick, and then hopefully we get him the thingy too. It should be set up, I think, properly. Let me double check here.
1 second. Who's hosting?
I am hosting.
Then I'll join you. Hold up.
Now, what mic did I have? That's that one. Perfect.
An Australian, yeah, right?
Damn. I am huge.
Oh, we don't even see you yet. It's okay though.
Yeah, it's downloading. It's downloading. That's
it's downloading. Okay.
I'll adjust myself while it's loading me up. Hold on, sorry. Slipgate tech is too fast for you guys.
It's
Damn.
true.
Up in the Slipgate.
Hopefully you don't lose any limbs. There we are.
Oh, I won't. We perfected this technology a long time ago.
Oh, good. That's good. Here, let me make the. There we go. There we go. Now the microphone's a little bit better. It's not straight all up in your face.
Oh, the mics are on the.
Yeah, it's on the OBS screen this time, because last time we were having issues with it always appearing behind people for some reason.
Is my tail okay? My tail's in your face. I gotta move behind you guys.
Good luck. We still haven't figured that part out.
I've done it before. There is an option for it.
How?
Tell us. I've yet to figure this out. This is why I put everything on the OBS screen.
How the hell you do that?
There is
pun intended.
See, okay. I found the option. Let's see, buffering, blah blah blah. You control position. Okay, so if you go to the menu, sorry for breaking immersion, everybody.
No,
if you see how there's the VNet multiplayer collab settings, then next to it is collab participants. You click on that, and then you have toggles, right, for everybody. You control position. You should be able to then control where I am. And I think if you look above that, you see used fixed orders. And then you can also, you should be able to change others' positions. So, yeah.
Wow. I did not know this at all.
There you go. I had this exact same problem before, and I'm glad I remembered from how many years ago did I not use VNet?
I'm still trying to learn this stuff. Last time we had a stream, Dia messaged me afterwards like, why don't you just put the desk and the microphones on your OBS as layers? I'm like, you know what? That's probably a smarter idea.
Still.
But welcome in, Sofi. Would you like to introduce yourself to the wide world?
Well, now the wild universe, right? Because we're traveling between dimensions and we're meeting like multiple different. Anyways, yes. Hello, I am Sofi Satsume. I am a demon-slaying cat god based on the Doom franchise, and I am killing lots of demons, and I love a lot of pop culture and tech, retro games, and all that sort of stuff.
Very nice, very nice. So you have gotten most of your lore from the Doom universe, so much so that basically your whole thing is from Doom.
Most of it, yes.
What is the timeline for your story?
My timeline. See, I would say roughly around the 20. So abandoned the age of 20, and we had a hell invasion around 2056. So that should set us around the 2000s mark. Well, I mean a bit later, but so relatively further, we're talking maybe I don't know, anywhere between 2100 and that sort of stuff. So it's still not too far, not too late, but still keeping within sort of, I don't know, relative to this sort of age, but a bit of futuristic bits and pieces in it.
Okay. So looking at your lore, it says that you've been artificially modified through the second iteration of the Divinity Machine. Can you tell us a little bit more about the Divinity Machine and what would be different if you were modified with the first iteration?
Right. So some of you may know, and if you don't know, that's fine. The original Divinity Machine was destroyed when the original Doomslayer was processed through it, and the Seraphim was the one who artificially modified the Doomslayer to give him his godly powers. Now, the problem with that iteration was that the Doomslayer was tied to a link. Does anyone care about spoilers? Because it's very, very spoiler heavy.
What?
I think we should go. If it's part of the lore.
Yeah.
Just spoiler warning, everyone.
Yeah, so when the Slayer kills the original god, he also goes into a deep sleep, or it assumes he assumes that he goes into a very dormant state, or he is dead. Nothing is really confirmed. Now, the second iteration of the Divinity Machine was to mitigate that issue. So if I was to defeat a great evil that had harnessed a godly power from a creator, then I would not fall. I would continue fighting to kill any other sort of necessary evil in a universe or universes. And that was the whole goal for creating the second machine, with intent of maintaining a soul fighter to protect without any sort of Achilles heel. And so for that, we tried. Not me. The engineers of Take Tango were working hard to make sure that there were to learn from all the mistakes that were through the original Hell Invasion.
Now, was it your choice to be upgraded into a cat?
Well, I was already a cat. The whole hair change that came from after I was processed through the Divinity Machine. So, see, this whole pink blue thing that was the after effects of turning into a god. But other than that, like a I don't know if you're aware of the Saiyans from Planet Vegeta. They can turn, well, some of them who are exceptionally talented, or some of them who have enough, dare I say, Z cells, they can turn into a Super Saiyan. So it is similar to that. I can switch it on and off as I will. That was something that the also the original Divinity Machine did not have.
Oh, okay. So it sounds like the Divinity Machine is constantly in upgrades.
For the time being, yes, they are still trying to, whenever there is some sort of great challenge that comes up ahead, I would then go back in and having to rework it. But we try to avoid that because training is much, much better.
Okay.
Than having to be, getting handed like a little cheat sheet. So it is still there for emergencies.
So you can't just be like, I want the powers of machine guns coming out from my arms.
Well, I mean, the very idea of it is it's very I don't know, it's quite distasteful if I was to have machine guns coming out of my arms. I mean, that's something I could do with my nanotech. Don't know if you've heard of the great engineer, Mr. Tony Stark out there in one of the universes.
The name sounds familiar.
Dabbled with his tech and created my own sort of nanotech. All the stuff I'm wearing is nanotech. It looks like ordinary clothes, but I could make a machine gun out of my jacket if I wanted to, without the Divinity Machine.
Wait, so are you saying technically you're naked right now?
No, these are clothes. Why'd you get closer to me, Cosita?
That was a little odd, Cosita. Why would you do that when I ask a question like that?
I am also playing Quake 3 while this interview is going on. That's fine.
Right. Wow. On my back?
Yeah, on your back.
I don't think I created a little LCD screen on my back.
Well, Doom can play anywhere. Why not Quake 2?
You just said Quake.
Yeah, Quake. Why not Quake 3 in an LCD light on your back?
I'm keeping an eye on you. But I can't spend eyes on the back of my jacket.
So can Doom actually be played on your jacket?
Yes, it can.
Oh.
It has enough of a processing unit and integrated graphics unit to be able to play on my jacket, yes.
There you go, folks. Doom can literally be played anywhere.
Hell yeah.
Kosia, you got any questions you would like to ask?
Yes, by all means, by all means.
Oh boy.
I dare say this is pretty much my favorite interview so far of the Vtuber Lorecast. By much deference, for obvious reasons.
Because you can play Quake.
So,
oh God.
No, it's because Sofi has such a really interesting lore. By far my favorite lore of the entire VTuber community so far.
Oh no, you are bullshitting me.
No, it's the truth. It's the truth.
I mean, even if you were bullshitting, I wouldn't mind. But damn, that is a high bar to set. The nerves just kick back in after watching a Mick Gordon GDC interview.
Well, to be fair, he did sell our first guest to buy a Switch 2, so I mean, I guess I shouldn't be too surprised.
Wait, what?
Anyway, Sofi Satsume. What a pleasure finally having you here. Is that Cosita? Did he age this much he became white? Yeah, I unfortunately became a grandpa now. Sofi.
Yes.
Well, you say the records say you were modified by the second iteration of Divinity Machine, right?
Correct.
Rebuilt by both Maker and JCat technology.
Correct.
Most would see those two forces as opposed. How does that conflicting origin feel? Do you feel a pull from either side?
Ooh. You see, as we know, the Jacad were, if you remember, the original father was the original creator, right?
Yes.
And then therefore when Vega was the second father, that was the whole Maker faction. So the bits of origins were from Jacad, because when the original creator then became the Dark Lord, that was their own faction. So there's still remnants of his influence in Maker tech. So the engineers were able to put in some mitigations to protect against a conflict, because obviously that code has changed from when Vega assumed the role of the father, right? So the code changed. They had to put in some protections in place. So obviously, if we didn't, during their experimentation, there was some corruption. I don't know if you have been to Imora. You've seen some of the tech there. It's very, very bright red, and it's got this sort of orangey corruption on it. That is a result of Jacad and Maker corruption. It's even on my gun. So engineers were able to do one thing. They were able to put in fail-safes to be able to protect it. And also, I wouldn't be able to be pulled into either side. And two, we were able to use that kind of corruption to kind of be able to have what it does is, during the burst of corruption, we also found that it's able to heighten a damage output, and that's why we can use it on some of our armaments. So they were able to actually control this kind of corruption. So without that, yes, the corruption would be able to take over my mind, and I'd turn into almost like a berserk mode, but a very uncontrollable berserk mode.
Which side would you win?
It's kind of neither here or there. You enter sort of a frenzy state during our earlier tests. So we tested on some demons, and we tested on some animals as well.
Oh.
And sometimes the demons turned good, and they would glow into this very, golden state. Their skin would change. Sometimes the animals would go corrupt. They turn into this very red state, and there would be a glowing orange. So yeah, it would then see, this is where it gets a bit complex. It taps into their natural blueprint of good or bad. Cosita, I think you might know where I'm hinting at. If they were naturally good at heart, then they would be more corrupted towards Maker side. If they were sort of a bad person at heart, they were corrupted towards more of the Jacad side.
Very well.
So it depends on the personality of the entity.
Now, for the gossip question, now you see, in this kind of interviews, I am the one who picks the gossiping, the tea, the good questions, unlike Captain, who does basic ass questions.
I'm the lore guy, not the gossip guy.
I am the gossip one, but I'm also the lore one in this one, only in this one in particular. I am only gonna be the lore one in this one, because this is the lore I'm actually invested in. So, Sofi.
Yeah.
Give us the tea. Who?
Tea?
Yeah, give us the tea. Who do you think, or who do you relate better with? The makers? The politicians in Jacad?
Is there a third option?
I was to say, is there a third?
No, there's no third option.
Oh, you kind of led it up to there being a third option.
It can be any jacket politician. That'd be the Hell Priestess, the Icon of Sin, Satan himself. It's up to you.
Can I make a third option?
Go on.
The people of Earth.
All right.
The
What's
people
the
of Earth,
second
because
one, then?
neither. Oh wait, you want me to choose 3 or 2?
Yeah, well, you already choose
okay.
the first one, but I want to see the second one.
See, I can't choose either Jekad or Maker because they already have their own agenda.
That's on everyone.
That's true. You're not wrong. The reason why I choose Earth is because they just all for survival. They just want to live. Then, well, of course. Without
I mean, the Makers also just want to survive.
Agreed.
And Jacob too, technically.
Okay, I would say then. Okay, I would say because the reason why I don't say Makers is because then I think of Samuel Hayden. I think of
the Can
the
Maker.
father. I think of sorry.
Do you think of the Can Maker?
I think of the Khan Maker. I think of who was that I killed recently? That was it was that. It was that. The Bishop. That's right. The Bishop. Him. He was struck with greed. And then he was easily manipulated by Prince Azrak. And then you've got, in Jakad, you've got the Dark Lord.
Mm-hmm.
They're all driven by their agendas, right? And this is where I feel I need to choose between Earth and Argent Denur because, well, as a society and going back to primitive times, as tribes, they just want to survive. Singling out
the
Makers. Well, wait, what about the Makers?
So the Makers. You would side with the Makers.
I still would not side with the Makers because they just.
But you just gave us Angel Denur.
No, but Argent Denur they're different. They're a different nation from the Makers.
Yes.
If memory serves me correct, from Argenta Academy, the Argent Denurians were influenced by the Makers because the Makers came to their realm, and then they worked in tandem with them, I believe. That's rusty from my history books.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
Argent Denur, right? The Sentinels race, Homeworld.
Correct.
We have the Sentinel Order, the Night Sentinels. They get the Argent energy, and the thing is, Argent Denur's downfall is pretty much about the Makers giving them, well, through the Seraphim, right? Gifting them with advanced technology, making them dependent on it. So technically, the Makers made them dependent on them, and then eventually they run its course.
Yes.
But ultimately, they went for the technology because they wanted it.
Now, that's something I would like to go back and revisit in the history books because I want to know, did they get it out because they were desperate? And it kind of alludes to that as you were just talking about it. And if that was the case, I would not count that as a reason not to support the Sentinel race. So then I should say I would side with either Earth or Sentinels. Because this was in terms of just being, well, people for themselves rather than before being desperate for something, right? Because, anybody can have an agenda or be desperate, whether it's people from Earth, Argenta, Mars, anywhere else in the universe. So that's why That's my train of thought, right? Without getting too granular, just getting a bit more high abstract here.
Interesting, very interesting. Well, yeah, technically the makers, as always, right? They are just deceptive divine bureaucrats, right? Who sacrifice countless worlds and betray allies just to avoid their own extinction in exchange for divine redemption.
Yes.
Would you say their act is justified?
No.
For redemption, they can
definitely not
sacrifice them?
Definitely not. No. For them to be able to do that, to produce Argent, which thank goodness we stopped the production of. I'm sure, you know, what's that, Captain? Isn't there a ship that's like, I don't know if there's like a ship somewhere in like pirate stuff that I used to read as in I don't know, Davy Jones, or like, I don't know, there was a ship that I used to see with like lots of souls or something.
Oh, the Flying Dutchman.
That's the one. See, if we kept production of that, then the Flying Dutchman would be able to fly, right? No souls. So, no more souls for that. Yeah, I don't think it's justified having to... I mean, this goes back to Galactus, right? If they have to consume something where that one thing has people or an entity living on it, I don't think it's justified. Same thing with like devouring or destroying a planet, or having to take up souls. Let the dead rest.
Well, now we're going to be talking about morals, essentially. So what if hypothetically, like, if someone was to be sacrificed, what if it was someone that was like already dying, essentially?
Mm-hmm.
Would that be acceptable? Or what if someone was already having a very corrupted soul? Would it be acceptable to sacrifice them?
Corruption, I would hope they would find a way to reverse that or to mitigate it. In terms of somebody who's already on their final hours, if they are choosing that path, then sure, that is okay. If they are willing, don't let them suffer anymore. And they are conscious enough to make that decision, and they are able to understand that. But never something I would agree with if it is if someone else decides for them, or if they do it if they're not in such a conscious state. Definitely no.
All right. Before I give the pass to Captain once again, I have another gossip question for you, Sofi.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you racist towards Jacob?
What? Look, I mean, you could say the same thing of like, why am I racist between the Jetcat and the Makers, right? I kill both.
I don't see you killing Makers as much as you do with Jetcat people.
What? I went through all of Erdak to clean up a lot of an uprising of leftover Makers. They repopulated there maybe 4 years ago. I had to go back and clean it up.
Yes, but in your presentation and in everywhere we see and read about you, you specifically say demons more than angels as well.
I have to go back and fix that. I've killed many more angels as well. No, yes, demons. Okay, sure, demons because it is the one thing that has been corrupted. The one kind of enemy that I see most often in the worlds that I fight in that are prevalent that I have to kill, and of course their origin are checkered. In terms of makers, well, I'll kill them too. You know, they make the wrong step, they'll taste my shotgun. Yeah, I mean, okay, from your perspective, yes, it does seem like that it leans towards one, but I hold no, like, I mean, to me, like, I could say, you know, I could kill the demons or the angels if, I guess in this time, demon could be kind of like considered either. If we remove, you can't see my hands, but if you remove the stigma of a demon, then we can sort of use that as an umbrella term.
Captain, the
Yes.
stage is yours.
Well, first, I'd just like to point out something. We had dealt with an interesting quote unquote angel, Cosita and I. It's nice to know that we can at least have somebody to call on if that specific angel gets out of line. Basinski. That's right. Got backup now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Someone misbehaving.
Yeah.
Is someone doing bad things?
A little bit. It's okay. They supposedly are going to be behaving.
Do I need some correctional activity to be?
Yeah, you see, we interrogated Basinski. We didn't get anything. I hope you can do it.
They apparently cloned us at one point and then hide the clone somewhere. So that was a little interesting thing to deal with. So yeah, you know, but if we have any trouble with them, we'll know who to call now.
Good.
Excellent.
Because those who do wrong must kill. Kill them all.
Marvelous. Yeah, Captain, we should call Sofi whenever it's necessary again.
I believe so. Yes. All right. Well, back on track. What kind of piggybacking off with Cosita with the demons and stuff? Is it possible the reason why you kill more demons than angels at this time is because of your bloody encounter with Mancubus before being upgraded?
I would say so. And still, I hate them the most because yes, they're so tanky, and yeah, that still hits a hard spot in my mind. Thinking back to it, I just still remember, you know, just my vision fading with my visor all cracked, and all I could see them was just slowly approaching me with the two flame cannons. And thank God that Sentinel was able to kind of come in at the right time. Superhero moment. But that not only that, but they are definitely the one that is probably the most annoying to fight. But yes, them, and I would say what was the other one? Fought way too many demons, and I can't remember the second one that's most annoying. Oh, anything that's been possessed by a maker spirit. They make it a bitch and a half to fight. Doesn't matter what it is. They are really annoying.
So when a maker possesses a body, how do you take care of something like that? Like, because whoever they're possessing is probably not in full control of what they're doing. Like, is there any way to see?
So if you're killing a beast or a demon or something, well, then you would just kill it. And then you would have to use plasma tech with a microwave beam to then kill the spirit. The microwave beam has specific particles that's able to negate and tap into its spirit form and then make it explode. So it gets rid of its entity from existence. If it was something you're trying to save, then we would have to use something else a bit more. Well, you would have to then stun the spirit, and then you can. The host body would then have to be stunned, and then we would have to then put them in a machine to separate them. You know, that the maker spirit and then the body. Then the body would have to undergo a rehabilitation of their mind, because after being possessed, they wouldn't be able to. Well, depending on some people's tolerances, right? They would have to go through some sort of slow recovery. Some people might be fine after being detached from a maker spirit. Some other people might still have tiny bits of corruption. So we'd have to monitor that carefully.
Interesting. So how did you obtain the name Obsidian Slayer?
I guess it's because, see, it doesn't really look like it, but my hair is black. So, and a lot of my clothing is mostly like sort of a dark tone. And I would go, I mean, in my casual wear, I would be just mostly plain black. And that's kind of why I went with that title. I also just wanted to detract from, you know, being associated with, like, I didn't want to kind of take over the Slayer's sort of colors or anything sort of like that. Aside from the visor that you can see, and it's just kind of like a nod to him. But Obsidian, when I think of Obsidian, I think of it as sort of dense, and that kind of made me think of, okay, that's self-imposed name. It's very like, okay, it's, you know, tough and hard. I guess most rocks are, right?
Yeah.
Sita, aren't you do you know anything about rocks? You're so
a little bit.
Like, yeah. So I mean, what are the properties of obsidian? This is probably your field more than mine.
Well, they're very strong, honestly, and it can barely reflect any light.
There you go. Perfect name choice.
So if it can barely reflect any light.
Yes, because it absorbs all of the light.
So it absorbs all the light. Does that mean you're evil?
On the contrary.
You know, I thought you were going to allude to something else, but no, definitely not. Maybe unless it was towards Kian, but you know, that's another story.
Because you know, there was a clip that I had come across while doing some research of a time where you were on a ship and you like had entered into this control station, and there was someone just doing a simple task, just, you know, just minding their own business, and they saw you and they're like, please don't kill me, and then you ignored the begging and just slaughtered them.
You see, I was on a mission to I was on a mission to exterminate the crew of that ship because they were labeled as imposters who had that were outcasts. I probably should have looked into why they were outcasted, and I probably should have looked into what their crimes could have been, but that was my mission. Mistakes were made. And sure, it's on the record, but hey, who doesn't make mistakes?
Well, see, there's also a saying where like evil attracts evil, right? There was also a time where you were getting chased by Sadako, you know, a very cursed and evil child, where you're like, you know what, just kill me. And what did they do? They spared you.
Okay. They probably sensed the Jakad origins in my suit, in my nanotech. Probably what deterred them. I would say it wouldn't be me. It's probably just a defense mechanism of my nanotech. Putting up a quick ward to push them away. Don't think it's me that's evil. If it was me that was evil, then I would be doing a lot more unjust things.
That's a fair point. That is a fair point.
Yeah, let's not talk about how I was locking in all those places in Cyrodiil. But anyway.
All right.
Well, I'll keep talking, Captain, because I really love this lore, and we won't be able to. I won't be able to ask more questions after this is over. So, more questions for you, Sofi. Are you ready?
Ready.
Good. That's what I want. What was Sofi's life before entering the divine machine?
Well, a lot of it was, I guess, like your usual nerd, really. Just someone who was really into, well, you know, guns, military, and a lot of tech and a lot of retro games, pop culture stuff. So, you know, mainly doing that sort of stuff. And at the time, I was kind of just going through a regular, you know, half cat, half human life, really. You know, working, studying, and then that invasion came about, and that's when all the intense training came into the schedule. But yeah, before that was really just a lot of research, a lot of just dabbing in tech. Most of that hasn't really changed. It's kind of carried over. Yeah, not really many other sort of I guess it wasn't very combat heavy. It wasn't very much before the events of 2056. So I would say just an ordinary life, really.
Would this ordinary life help determine some of your training? Because I believe some of your training says like you're trained for like special environments, and like you've already said that you're fond of tinkering with technology. Like what's your best environment that you were able to work in?
Oh, yes. You know what? I would say that kind of time sort of did prep me. So the whole tinkering, I was able to kind of then tinker with my weaponry. If I wasn't able to kind of create it myself, then I'd be able to sort of map out projects on how, you know, I would want a certain gun to work in a certain situation. I would then, you know, be able to I guess those kind of communication skills, right, from previous jobs and this sort of stuff help me be able to communicate with the scientists, the engineers, those kinds of stakeholders in terms of how something should be structured, how something should work, the amount of output. I guess then kind of gathering those kinds of people from the past when we moved to Taitenga, when that migration, I was able to retain some of those engineers, those scientists, great minds, administrators, politicians, just to keep things going, really. So I would suppose some of that stuff, yes, did have a helping hand, as with most life experience.
After the whole divinity thing, have you ever visited your old friends?
No. No, I haven't. I tried to think if I did. Wait, old friends?
Yeah.
What old friends?
Well, you were taken by the Sentinels at the age of 20. You must have had friends.
No. So when I was abandoned by those people. And I think they actually died during the Hell invasion. So well, actually, no. I think there's one of them that's still stuck around. Oh yeah, it's that moose scientist. I think their name is Kian. Yeah, they're that moose engineer scientist. They're working in Taitenga. Yeah, that's one of them.
Ah.
But I think anyone, most other people, no.
So only with Kian, mostly.
Yeah, I would say so.
Good. Now, Taitenga society is built on the ashes of 3 civilizations, right?
Yes.
Well, the people of Argentanur, Earth, right? And the Sentinels. So I want to ask you in that regard. As a Praetor, right? Do you feel more connected to your human origins from Earth? The martial traditions of the Sentinels? Or the technology of the Makers?
I would still say I'm very much attuned with my Earth origins. I suppose it's... Yes?
Yeah? No, go on.
Okay, I was just going to say, I suppose it's just in terms of my key values and morals still align with that. And hence why I haven't kind of chosen between... Oh, it's why I haven't really, I haven't fallen into either the two that we mentioned before.
So you became a god.
Yes.
How does a god have morals? Or feelings? Or thoughts like those that you mentioned?
And do you bleed?
Well, no, I do bleed, yes. I won't continue that sentence because I know someone else would make that meme. Okay, so no, yes, I still take battle damage because I still need to I need to heal, I need to kill to heal. Okay, can we circle back? What was it that we said? What was the question?
Moving on.
No, wait, go back.
How does a god have morals?
Oh, okay, yes, thank you.
Dilemmas and such. Or
see,
feelings.
I think that depends on the person who assumes that. I know a lot of people. I know a lot of entities who've either been handed or they assumed the god title, and they've just become consumed by that title. I don't know if anyone here knows about Sentry. They got consumed by that title of being God. I remember one of their lines was they're like, why does a god have to be told what to do? They're already consumed by it, right? But if we look at someone like Thor, Thor was originally like that, but then Thor kind of had his journey and turned into someone very much like someone I aspire to be, someone who tries to do good with what they have. I think it comes down to just the person. So they choose to be they choose to stick to their ethics, their morals, rather than a title or power, a position consumes their thought process. So god or not, you could be a god, you could be a creator, you could be whatever, and you could still choose to act in a with someone with such high pride and ego. It doesn't matter what you are. So depends on your I suppose your awareness and being in control of your actions.
Fascinating. In that regards, and before I give the pass again to Captain, there is something I want to ask you about. As you know, I am in love with Quake lore.
Yes.
In the lore of the gods and realms in Quake, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's less about a single pantheon of gods and more about powerful beings from different dimensions waging war across reality. Does this sound something similar to you? We have the original elder gods. We have the progenitor, the light, the void, etc., etc. All of them were just humans, but were inflicted with divine knowledge. And eventually became corrupted by it. Yet you are not corrupted by all of it because something is helping you, stopping that corruption from happening. If that corruption ever happens, would that make you something very similar to a Quake god? What do you think?
Well, I would think so. If I was able, if the tech fails, if my mind was corrupted by something new, then I would think, depending on my actions, then, well, actually, you know what? Yeah, then I would be no better than one of the entities you mentioned. So yeah, I'd be no different from them.
Fascinating. Very fascinating. Go on, Captain.
All right. I think this is the most important question of them all because you enjoy pizza. Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Okay, here's the thing. Now, wait for the whole sentence. It does not belong on pizza, but it is an option to be on pizza. You can choose. There is no definitive of it must.
So would you put pineapple on your pizza?
I would. I eat it on pizza. Yeah.
See, there you go, folks. Pineapple is okay to be on pizza. It's okay.
That's exactly what we should be saying. It is okay to be on pizza. It is not a should or belong. It is okay.
All right. Well, with that question out of the way, it seems like there has been a realm that you had recently traveled to, a craze that has been sweeping the nations of many different realms. The horse girl craze.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to talk about I thought you were going to talk about my server work. Yes. I've been addicted to racing horses.
So much so that you had actually participated in a race. How did that come to be?
See, I was okay. This is some other lore. When I was a kid, I was really interested in horse racing because I used to bet on horses. I had like every year we'd have like $5 to throw at, throw out some horses, and I'd never win, but like I think one time I came like second or third in my class, and then I'd just get like, I think I got like $10 or something. But it was fun. Didn't really look into horse racing after that many years later. So I think this kind of tapped back into that. And then one day I was just like, over the last month or so, I was watching a lot more of the Japan racing scene. And I kind of got really into it. I was inspired by their will to kind of break their limits and that sort of thing. And I was like, oh, God, now I want to try my hand at that. So I gathered around some other horses that were very notable, and I wanted to test my limits and skills. Then I trained hard for it, and I ended up surprisingly winning.
And it was an honorable race.
It was. Didn't have to shoot anyone in the knees. Normally I do.
I know. I was seeing some private messages going on. I'm surprised they didn't shoot anybody in the knees to win.
Yeah. Well, if I have to lose, then yeah, I'll have to shoot you on the knees. It doesn't matter if I'm a squid girl or if I'm racing on Rainbow Road. I'll shoot you in the knees if I have to win.
Note to self: do not race Sophie.
Especially if you're fighting me in the Wild West, in a party game with a glitchy soundtrack. I'll shoot you in the knees there too.
Oh yeah, don't worry. I already had enough of that with Yawa yesterday in a cannon field. That wasn't. Oh god, that was terrible. That was fucking terrible.
Game. Oh boy,
that was not fun. I got shot out of a cannon. Let's just say that. It was not a good time. It's not a good time.
No, hell no.
Well, Cosita, do you have any final questions? Because we are getting close to that time.
This is usually the time where I fill up with asking questions about if you know this character or not, but this time I'm not using it because I am genuinely invested in the lore. I genuinely wanted to ask more. I have a whole list of questions here. I gotta say, and I repeat it once again, Sofi's lore by far my favorite one of all of the VTubers I've ever met, I've ever seen in my life. So, Sofi, two more questions that I can find in my list that I can ask right now, based on how much it would take you to answer. After everything you've been through, like from being abandoned, right, to being reborn as a god, what does the word innocent truly mean to you?
Innocent. A person who has made mistakes, but tries to overcome them, reflect, and do better.
Right. And the last question. The original Doomslayer was a legend, right? A myth.
Correct.
As a successor, do you feel pressure to live up to that name? Or is the title of Obsidian Slayer of something entirely your own?
I feel the pressure, but I aim to make Obsidian Slayer a title in honor of the original Slayer, and as my own, mainly inspired by him.
Are you an innocent person?
Definitely not.
So you don't try to fix up your mistakes?
Oh, I do. But I definitely don't think innocent in... Okay, well, definitely not innocent in other things, but yes, mostly in terms of morals.
Not in gullible innocent, but more like innocent as in you don't do evil.
No.
Very well. I wish I could continue, but unfortunately time is short. Captain, thank you so much for bringing my favorite guests so far, and I think that my favorite of we'll ever have for this VTuber Lorecast thing, because it has the most interesting lore to me. Thank you so much, Sofi, for being here.
Thank you for having me. It was an honor, and it was great to catch up with you two again.
Yeah, it's been quite some time since we've been able to catch up. Before you head on out, is there anything you would like to promote or share?
I would say I'd like to promote these two. Please go follow and watch these two. I very much enjoy just kicking up their stuff in the back if I'm tinkering, sometimes playing around with my Docker server, and I just have them and I just chat to them here and there. They're fantastic. They're great to play with, especially when we play certain multiplayer games together. So give them a try if you haven't watched them already, even if you have to go back and watch their VODs. I mean it a lot, so go ahead, these two, follow them, Cosita, Captain Anpez, go for it.
Thank you.
I told you guys, Sofi's a big softy in the inside. Thank you so much.
No, I'm not.
Cosita did say that at the beginning of the stream. He did say that.
Honestly, I highly recommend Sofi as well. Unfortunately, can't join because of work schedules. They suck so bad. But much love to Sofi.
Yes. Well, Sofi, thank you again so much for taking the time to join us and spreading a little bit more about your lore. It's been great, and as you can tell by Cosita was super excited too. So
yeah,
yes,
I could
actually yes.
I could just see it. Like,
hold on. One very short question. Sofi has Australian accent, yes or no?
Wait, oh, me? You're asking me? I think you're asking chat. Yeah, no, definitely.
Thank you. That's it.
All right, Sofi. Well, you have yourself a fabulous rest of your morning, evening. What time is it there?
Morning.
You have a
morning.
Yeah, that's right. You're in the future over there. But
it's time to kill more demons.
Yes. Thank you again so much. You take care.
Angels!
Thank you.
And we will see you next time.
Rip and tear must kill them all. All right. See ya.
I love it. I love it so much.
All right.
Oh my god, I'm gonna miss Sofi.
Okay. Well, Cosita, are you ready for our next guest? Do you need a moment to chill down a little bit with all that excitement that you had?
No, because you do the introductions, so go on.
It's true. I do the introductions. Well, let me go ahead and hopefully get this correct this time, because we're doing another OBS Ninja really quick. So let me see if I can do this. I did it once before. I could probably do it again. Don't pin the thing to me, please. Let's see here. All right. That's a Discord reactive. That's not what I want. Come here. Let's see. Load URL. I think that's not the code. Doop, 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 doop. All right. Give me a second. Let's see here. I'm a professional. I can do this. I can do this. Let's see here. Hopefully this works. Oh, maybe. Oh, almost. Okay. Now I got them on screen and then make myself tiny for some reason. There. Okay. Now I gotta make myself bigger again. Let's see here. Okay, now the fun part. Let's see. Where is that thingy? It should be right there. Sprout. Filters. I need to really make a TV screen for the OBS Ninja side of things. That would be great. Add that to the to-do list.
Yeah, that would be
Let's see. Pick screen. Let's see. Oh wait, let me move this out of the way. That way I could actually pick the color. Custom color. Pick on screen color. Aha! See? I'm good. I got this. Oh, my hair!
Uh-oh. That can't be good.
That's fine. I don't need no hair. It's fine.
Oh no, oh no, the bald.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I got this. Okay, let's see here. Now make this go in front of screen. See, I'm learning. Kind of. Let's see. Okay.
It's never a stream without any scuff.
Right? Exactly. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, right. Wait. No, I don't think. Wait, can I do it on here? I think I can do it on here. I can. Okay, crop. Oh, why is it putting that weird thingy on there? Oh, okay. And then crop. There. I think I got it. Hooray! I'm so smart.
Hey, you did it!
I did it! I'm good. I'm smart. Except for now I have no hair. Don't worry, I'll get that TV screen put in the background eventually. Anyways, hi! Welcome.
Hello!
Hi, correct? AFK.
AFK.
Okay, AFK. Welcome to the channel. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. Also, I'm not sure. I'm the lip sync on this is kind of scuffed right now. Because I'm not sure. Because I'm trying to get the program to do my mouth to do my lip syncing, but it's not happening.
Uh-oh. That's okay. I'm learning new things too, because for some reason it's all echoey on my end, and I don't know why. Oh! See?
One moment. Is that? Yep. There's a scuff.
It's all good.
My scuff.
Oh, there we go. Haha! Okay, I figured it out. Got it. I'm smart. I got this. I think. Hopefully. All right. Well, would you kindly introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hello. So I am AFK. That's obviously not my real name, but most people call me K. I look like a cat, but I am technically a witch familiar.
No.
So what you're seeing here is not quite the. There's more to me than my appearance.
Yes, that's what I've been looking into as well. As you said, that you were a cat, but obviously you're human right now.
Yes.
From what I was researching, you became this humanoid form because you made a pact with a witch and had become their familiar.
Yes. Us familiars live on another plane of existence, so that's not perceptible to most normal people. We can only really come out to the physical plane once we've made a pact with someone, and that also like and that also involves like sharing our true name to the person we're forming a pact with, which I obviously cannot disclose on any stretch of the imagination, because that could cause some complication.
Like what? What kind of complications?
Because knowing someone's true name, because makes us more. It's kind of like knowing our a very a very key weakness you can we can be targeted for like special magic spell, all that. And one of the worst things that could happen is to like trying to overwrite the pact with our masters, and therefore basically stealing ownership.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I have heard and read that, you know, giving your full name to like devils and fey creatures alike can not be good for one, as you can tell by myself right now, as I'm losing everything about myself. I'm falling into the fey, y'all. That's what's happening. I may have given my name up to a fey creature, not realize I did it, but it's fine. I'm still here.
Yeah, that would be no good.
No. How did you come across this witch to form the pact, and what kind of pact was it that was made?
So this witch that I came to meet, she specialized in what she calls like starlight magic.
Oh.
So she draws upon from the power from the stars in the night sky.
Okay.
But of course she can't exactly disclose what she actually does with her magic in the public eye without drawing some suspicion. So in her day life, in her day job is like being the owner of an item shop, and she specializes in magic tools and even weapons.
Okay.
So I kind of know my way. So I kind of know what I know what swords are. I could cast some of her magic. Not now, but because I don't want to blow up the ship.
I would hope not. That's okay. Because it's funny that you do bring that up, because I actually did have a question related to this. I actually did come across a clip that you had where you were showing off some of your magic, where you showed that you are able to protect and that you are able to attack, but the attacks seem to consistently fizzle out. Have you improved upon that? Because that clip was from about 3 years ago.
No, yes. Sometimes, I mean, I have been getting better at it, but I am never immune to scuff.
Don't worry, aren't we all, as you can tell right now. But it's okay. Sometimes we just gotta roll with the scuff and hope for the best. That's how we do things.
Mm-hmm.
So how? Because based on what you have written and with my research, your I guess what is the proper term? Because you are the familiar of a witch. What's the term for the witch? Because I feel like master wouldn't necessarily be the correct term.
I haven't really thought about it because it's like it's been like common vocabulary for years, and I just haven't really thought about what the proper term should be.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I know it's an interesting dynamic because, like, yes, it's a familiar, but it's like, well, you're not necessarily a master to the familiar. It's more of like a partnership.
A partnership.
Yeah. So, if you don't mind me going a little into detail, how did your partner pass, and what was her purpose to allow you to take human form?
Her passing, huh? Well, it's always like one of the more unfortunate things. You can never really control the passing from a terminal illness. But the way that I got my my powers is through this pendant.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the pendant?
Well, before she passed, she decided to when she knew since she knew that her time was starting to run short, she decided to slowly imbue this pendant with her powers. So when she's gone, I have something to remember her by. Because normally when our packs come to an end because of outside circumstances like this, we would eventually have to return to the familiar world.
And so with that pendant, you basically are allowed to stay onto the human world, essentially.
Yes.
Okay.
And I can't since this doesn't involve any specific destructive power. I can showcase this right here now. Watch this.
Okay. Oh, that's very elegant, very pretty.
Thanks.
I think that's what you were wearing with the clip that I saw, where you were showing off your magic.
Yes. Yeah, I can do some magic in limited capacity in my like civilian appearance, as I would call it. But I tend to keep it. I tend to keep the magic I tend to keep the magic very low key whenever I'm in my civilian forms, just so people don't look at me funny.
Fair. That's fair and understandable.
Yeah, I do have a staff here, but again, I don't want to cause some mayhem on the ship.
Don't worry. One of these days, I'll actually set up an appropriate thing for people to show off their abilities. Still learning how to make this work properly. I'll get there eventually. It'll happen.
It'll happen.
It'll happen. But can you tell us a little bit of some of the magic that you are able to do?
So as you did see in that clip, I do know how to shoot like a beam of magic and conjure a shield.
Mm-hmm.
I've also been trying to practice how to cast a shooting star sort of shooting starfall spell.
Oh, okay.
I still haven't perfected that.
So like a meteor strike almost. I think that's what they usually called it in those RPG games.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. Cosita, do you have anything you would like to ask?
Well, no, it was about me, AFK.
Hello.
Good to have you here. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Cosita. space mercenary, and also, unfortunately, a co-host of this podcast. Which you can see, I do not ask the boring ass questions from Captain and Pest, but I do enjoy the gossip, the tea, the details, all that juice. And here I am gonna ask you some questions, so you better be prepared, okay?
Go ahead.
First things first, you must be a very dangerous familiar. After all, just by your presence here, look what you did to Captain. He's barely even in this plane anymore. What do you have to say in your defense?
I didn't do it. I didn't cast any spell. The only spell I didn't cast was this costume change. That's it.
How can be so sure that's the only magic you've used?
I mean, I was all the way up. I was. How can I cast a spell if I was like over there in another magic world, exploring another magical world where you pop magical jelly beans that drops clear jelly beans.
I don't know.
Wait, you found my crystal. Wait, you found my jelly beans? I mean, wait, what? Wait a minute. Hold on here. Wait a minute. Hold on here. You found my magic beans.
Revealing information here. Fascinating.
How'd you find my jelly beans? How'd you find my magic jelly beans?
More than you laid out.
They're technically not jelly beans, but they're like RPG slimes and all that.
Oh yeah, no, I'm well aware they're not jelly beans. How did you come across my magic beans? That allows me to teleport. How'd you find those? I thought I hit those.
If I knew what your jelly beans were, I would have spat out the ones that tasted like booger.
Yeah, those were the bad ones. Yeah.
I must say, you're mighty suspicious, AFK. It seems you're hiding something. Poor Captain, look at him. Look what you did.
My eyebrows are gone too. I just realized, oh my god, I'm losing everything. You know, because you're actually making a fine point. Like, oh wait, my arms are gone too. What the hell?
Oh my god.
Wow.
Fortunately, I am immune to your attacks, AFK. Let me ask you some more interesting questions then. Tell me, you were the familiar of a great witch, right?
Yes.
Where is that witch?
No longer here.
How can you still be alive even though the one you were familiar of is gone?
As I said, I have her power.
Yes,
I have her
but
power.
What about the other familiars? Is there any other? Do you have brothers, sisters?
Well, familiars don't really have us familiars don't usually have blood siblings.
Yes,
but there is one human that I do consider as a sibling.
Ah, we're getting somewhere. Well, tell us about that human then.
This human runs a cafe, like a very modern city style cafe. I drop by there now and then, but they're a bit of an odd duck, as to be forward about them.
Just to clear it up, this witch didn't summon any other familiars.
No,
only you.
Just me.
All right. Now, as a magical being, what's the most confusing or fascinating moral thing you've discovered so far?
That would have to be like, if anything, familiars don't really have a concept of age. Like we only really our quote unquote age. It's basically how long we've been here on the human plane since our last pack.
Fascinating.
And for me, it's been 32 years.
That's
all right.
That's quite some time.
Yeah.
Now, on the actual tea question, give us the tea. Do you, as a magical cat, still succumb to the primordial urge to chase the little red laser dot? Answer honestly.
Well, not in my human form, of course.
That was
Not in your
that was
human.
quite a pause.
That was
where's that laser pointer? Hold on here.
What about the pss, 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 pss? Does it works on you? On the cat form, that is?
Not really. Then again, I'm not much of a meower.
Interesting. Go on, Captain.
Well, I mean, since we're on the topic of like cat traits and stuff like that, what was your original cat form?
Well, I guess you could say, well, if anything, my normal cat form, just imagine like a brown tabby but with pink socks.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, pink is also my natural hair color.
Okay.
We're not exactly the most normal looking animal familiars.
Are you able to still transform into your cat form, or with the pendant, are you just kind of staying in your human form?
I've been enjoying my human form more than being a cat, to be fair.
Yeah. Do you miss the cat life though? I mean, I think most people would prefer the cat life of being able to lounge around, enjoying life, sleeping.
Well, I do need to practice I do need to practice my shape shifting at will ability though. That's a work in progress.
Oh, that's actually a good question. Do you sleep for 20 hours of the day?
Not all at once though. It's spaced out.
Okay. You must get a lot done with only 4 hours of the day then, unless time is different and goes longer.
Yeah, I have a tendency to do way too many things on my plate at all at once. And then I just like go nod off for the rest of the day, I guess.
So what is the difference between a cat nap and a regular nap?
Excuse me?
Well, they say like we have cat naps, and then there's people that are like, I just want a nap. Is there a difference between a cat nap and a regular nap?
Not to me, really.
Okay. So, with the human form that you've taken now, was this a human form that you had while your partner was still present, or was this given to you after?
This is after.
Okay. What was the purpose
of this human form?
Yeah.
Well, if anything, it's just something to it's just so I could continue where my witch left off. Because considering that she was taken by terminal illness, she didn't have much to do. She didn't have much time to finish what she wanted to do.
And what was it that she wanted to do?
That is a mystery that I have yet to figure out.
Oh, just kind of like here you go. Have a human form. Now take care of my work.
Basically, some witches that tend to keep their bring their secrets to the grave.
So the Pink Cattle Cafe that you currently are the owner of, is that originally belonging to your partner?
Well, it was actually yeah. Although that's merely a front to what we're actually dealing. At the day we serve normal tea and coffee or pastries. But if you come at night, this is where we sell the real where we sell the real magic shop stuff.
The black market stuff, eh?
Yeah.
What is the most dangerous item that you have on your shop that you have sold or still have?
Well, there was this one time where someone asked me to make this well, it's a love potion. Love potions are always the most dangerous things.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. But after the one time I put it together and things didn't go as intended. I ended up scrapping the recipe. So because tampering with emotions like that is something that is best left to be forgotten.
That's true. That is true. You don't want to mess with the emotions of others. You never know what kind of chaos it could bring.
Yep.
Sofi apparently wants to buy 5 of those love potions, so I don't know why they would want. I don't know what they would utilize that for. So you make potions. What's your favorite potion to make?
Honestly, if anything, a lot of people for some reason for some reason the more silly potions that I make, like the one that I call pandemonium.
Go on.
Sometimes I like sometimes you just gotta let the jokes brew for a second before they really pop. If you know what I'm saying.
I think Cosita's had a lot of those kinds of potions before.
I don't know what you're talking about, Captain.
You've made so many puns in the past before. Not so much now, but sounds like you need a resupply of pandenomium.
Come on! How about my gossip question now? AFK. I hope you're ready.
Okay, shoot.
Be careful. People might cancel you. What's going on? Since you were made by a witch, what is your relationship with the sacred, the holy, the church, and all of it?
I don't mind it.
You don't mind it? Would you sell potions for, I don't know, a cleric?
Only if they ask.
Although
if anything, we also do sell nice clean water so they could be used for their holy water at least. That's about the most benign, the most business I get out of them.
Interesting. If somebody uses holy water on you, Do you get any effects on it?
No. Why?
not?
I'm not. I fail to see why holy water would harm me.
Because you're
I'm
a
not
familiar
demonic
of
or
a
anything.
witch, and you hold a witch's power.
But some witches aren't inherently demonic, you know, or cursed.
So that witch that created you is not demonic nor cursed?
No.
Fascinating.
Fascinating. Because most of her business was just crafting magical items. That's it.
Let's talk about the collab curse. Apparently, every time you collaborate with a certain type of VTuber, something magically chaotic always happens. Can you confirm? Just like in this one right now.
If anything, it's the internet. The internet. The internet never seems to cooperate whenever I collab with anybody. You could ask Yop about that.
Oh, look at Captain just now. He's barely even in this dimension.
I don't feel good, Mr. Stark.
Poor Captain. Okay, keep asking questions so you can keep your consciousness.
All right. Well, going back to the whole cafe, you do have an Instagram. You have 3 posts on Instagram. All are food related. Do you consider yourself a foodie?
I would be lying if I said no.
What are some foods that you enjoy? And are there foods that you are able to have that you normally would not be allowed to have, since, you know, cats are limited of what they can eat?
Well, since I'm not technically an actual cat, I can have sweets.
Well, that's good.
Mm-hmm. And sweets and dairy are some of the limitations that I do not have compared to an actual.
Okay.
Like if anything, with sometimes at the cafes, I like serving these like I've had was it what fruit was it? I think it was strawberry cheesecake muffin.
Oh, a muffin? A strawberry cheesecake muffin?
Yeah?
That sounds delicious.
Yeah, homemade. And sometimes we also have this this apple coffee cake.
I'm sold just on the cheesecake. I love cheesecake. Cheesecake's so good.
Oh, cheesecake is delicious.
It really is.
You know, I haven't had the. You know, I kind of wish I had the ingredients to make this icebox strawberry cheesecake, which is really popular during the summer because it's nice and cooling. With homemade jam.
Ooh, what kind of jam? With it being homemade?
It's the strawberry jam.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. See,
And it also helps at home that we have a lemon tree for all this cooking.
A lemon what?
A lemon tree.
Fascinating.
That is fascinating.
Lemons. Sometimes you use lemons. Sometimes you use lemon juice and lemon zest for baking.
Oh yeah, no, it's fascinating. Does your lemon tree have, I don't know,
Next question.
Oh no! You're not avoiding this one, Cosita.
We're avoiding this question, AFK. Don't worry about it. It's not about you. As a cat, what's your official stance on cucumbers?
I'd eat them.
What? You what?
What? What? I'm not any normal cat.
I mean, you're pink. You got a point there.
Yeah.
Why are you pink?
I'm not a normal cat. I can eat a cucumber whenever I want. This is why I have a this is the benefit of having a human form. I can just eat him.
So what?
Do you
what
sell
are things
stuff
that you
in
are
your
scared of?
For instance?
Like, is there specific things that you are scared of?
Bees. But like I don't know what to tell you, but when I encountered bees for the first time in Animal Crossing, that no. I don't know why, but I am scared of those guys. Yes, I appreciate their honey, but no, please do not stay away from me. I'm letting you mind your own business if you mind mine. I just don't like bees. Just terrify me for some reason.
I mean, they can be, especially wasp. Wasp are the worst.
Oh, fuck the wasp.
The angry little bees.
They're the angrier in-laws that you don't want to associate with.
I'm sorry, Cosita. I had interrupted what you were going to ask. My apologies.
Yeah, you better be sorry. My next question, AFK. Very simple, actually. Very, very simple. You have to choose a lifetime supply of high-quality catnip or a lifetime supply of the rarest in-game loot. Which one do you choose and why?
Oh, what was that last one?
In-game loot.
Of what game?
Well, you can choose.
I mean, if I could, if it would help me gear my character up in the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy 14 with an extended feat. I'm not gonna hit you with the copy pasta, but it would be nice to have all the funding to gear up my character in Final Fantasy 14.
Interesting, very interesting.
Listen, the craft of light is always a struggle sometimes, and sometimes I also just want to be prepared for all the savage raids.
About Final Fantasy XIV, the critically acclaimed, we have some reports of a certain pink cat trying to use persuasion on the automail to get better loot rolls. Did it work, or did the 12 frown upon this?
The use of what?
Do you use persuasion to get better loot rolls in Final Fantasy XIV?
If I may be real, my roles in anything related to dice, D&D especially, are always shit.
Wow, just like Captain in Mario Party. Go on, Captain.
Hey, that was just bad luck last night. I don't know what the hell happened. RNG gods betrayed me last night. I don't know why.
Listen. My nothing beats my shit luck at rolling for characters in Zenless Zone 0.
Yeah.
Cause I tried to roll for one character on the first banner. I lost a 50-50. End up using the 50-50 on a character that I need for a team comp. The banner gets me run. I lose the fucking 50-50 again for a character I already have.
Oh. is very terrible.
Yeah. My luck in that game is absolute shit.
I'm surprised that you weren't trying to get loot for a specific character. I don't know if I pronounce this right. Is it Shizu? Shazu?
Shazo!
Yeah.
Yeah. He's my favorite. He's my So in Puyo Quest, Shazo has like there's actually been a rerun of a collab banner and a collaboration banner. And any of you guys familiar with Bleach?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Puyo Quest is having a collaboration with Bleach for again. So they brought back the previous collaborations characters and gave them a 7-star rarity upgrade, and introduce a few more characters from like the Quaco Mundo arc.
Oh,
Ukilora and Grimjow.
Yeah.
And they also introduced one, and they also introduced the thing that they do with these collabs is to have their Puyo characters cosplay as some of the key characters in whatever they're collaborating with.
Mm-hmm.
In this case, Shezo's doppelganger, Dark Shezo, is actually has a cosplay of Hollow Ichigo, which is kind of funny because they have the same Japanese. Because Shezo, him and his doppelganger share the same Japanese voice actor as Ichigo Kurosaki. And yes, I did watch Bleach way back then, back in high school. Especially like I used this old VHS on my CRT in the right behind right over there to down until the tape jammed.
Oh wow.
Yeah, just so I recorded the shows the old-fashioned way, just so I could catch the Bleach episodes.
That's nice. Bleach,
unfortunately, and that was after I used that tape to catch all of the Full Metal Alchemist episodes from the 2003 show.
Oh.
I didn't get to watch a whole lot of those animes at that time, so unfortunately. But I do know Bleach. I do know Full Metal Alchemist. Those were animes where it was like if it was on, I'd watch it, but I never could catch it all the time.
I've heard of the show. I've heard of the Full Metal from a review show about one of the video game adaptations. Loose adaptations. And then it made me wonder, what's the anime like? And whoops, and whoops, down the rabbit hole I go.
That's how that always works, right? Always end up playing a video game adaptation. It's like, I like this. Oh, there's an anime? Oh.
And also my love for Shezo is also like hold on, let me go find this let me go show if I could show a picture of this. I have an entire team reserved just for Shezo. It's literally all Shezos.
Well, you did
because I actually don't have a team of him set up, but I can search for him by name since even though this game is in Japanese, I could spell his name.
Nice. You mentioned that there's a Dark Shezo.
Yes, he's technically speaking though, he's a doppelganger.
Okay. So, do you prefer the good boys or the bad boys?
I mean the regular Shezo isn't that much better of a person as he is, but I still love him.
So wait, is Dark Shezo just more good then? Are they
no,
they
he's worse.
Oh,
he's worse of a person.
I think you could get worse.
Like, if anything, it's like Dark Shezo is what Shezo was.
Okay.
While the Prime Shezo is still pretty rough, but he's definitely mellowed out.
Okay. Do you have any doppelgangers?
Not that I know of, honestly.
Okay.
Like, cause the Shezos that I have is like I have one of him in like this moonlight armor. There's one where he's cosplaying as Gintoki from Gintama. Shezo was Barnaby Brooks Jr. from Tiger and Bunny. Same voice actor, by the way.
Oh man, another bunny, Cosita.
And then there's also one where he's and this is also a Shezo from the Haikyuu cosplay. And there's also a Christmas Shezo, and there's also a Shezo with cat ears. There's also another Shezo, a steampunk Shezo, a Shezo where he's a king, and then there's also a Shezo where he looks like he's ready to go to a fancy gala. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could, and I'm pretty sure you could. Did I mention that I really like Shezo? Because I actually do have like 3 plushies of him lying around the house, and I also have a vocal track CD of his voice actor performed and signed by his voice actor.
Oh wow, that's actually really cool.
Yeah,
I know nothing about the game. I was doing my research. I'm like, there's a lot of things about Shezo. Interesting.
Yeah, it's he's from a puzzle game that was spun off of like a dungeon crawler RPG called Mado Monogatari or Sorcery Saga or whatever English translation you hear it as.
Okay.
Yeah, speaking of, I actually did my last playthrough of a Puyo game is actually a spin-off called Waku Waku Puyo Puyo Dungeon, which is a roguelike.
Oh. I'm actually a fan of roguelikes. I do enjoy roguelikes a lot.
It's got an English patch. You can totally look out for it and try it out in it and translate it into English, and Shezo's in it. And Shezo's writing in that game is actually really good.
I do enjoy the roguelikes. I'm starting to learn that about myself, that I do enjoy roguelike games.
Yeah, my first roguelike was like I think a lot of people's like baby's first roguelike was like the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon for me. And then it just kind of mutated into the genre itself. Like, I've also been meaning to get through Etrian Mystery Dungeon. I've also been meaning to get through like getting through any Etrian Odyssey game. I still have 4 lying around in my 3DS.
Sounds like you got a whole list of games prepared.
Yeah. Like it's like the adventures that I really like. Sometimes, which is also part of the reason why I liked hanging out with my my witch partner. She was also an adventurer herself before she became an item shop owner.
Oh, okay. So did she sell like some of the loot that she gathered as an adventurer?
For the most part, yeah.
Okay.
But she kept the really nice ones for herself, as most adventurers do.
Of course. Well, Cosita, do you have any questions you would like to ask? We are getting close to our time.
Before asking the question if you know them or not, I want to ask you about, well, this particular thing about Schizo, pretty much.
Shezo.
Yes. Let's talk about them. Why do you exactly like the Dark Lord Edgy Boy so much? Since you said you were not that evil or not that wicked.
Well, but mainly because Shezo is because Shezo is absolutely horrible with his phrasing. Like, he tries to be cool. He can be cool at times. He's really smart and really cool, but on the other side of the coin, his choice of words is absolutely atrocious. Like you know that thing where where it sounds better in way better in your head than it does said aloud.
All the time.
That's a constant problem of his.
Ah.
Very well. Go on, Captain.
Plus, I also think his sword is cool. And he's really cute. Chezo's cute.
Looking at your page a little bit, it said that you like to read out visual novels. Do you use your powers to bring life to other characters through voice acting?
I want to try that at one point, but I'm also a little bit plagued by stage fright, performance anxiety, and all that. Because I'm like, I enjoy what it does. Well, I enjoy doing it, but if I try to inquire about getting a role in something, even amateur stuff, the will to ask never shows up. Yeah, it's just I'm too afraid to ask.
Well, Cosita, you were giving me a lecture about this earlier today. Would you like to do a lecture about this as well?
AFK, I think you should definitely wing it. Like, if you don't try now, why wait for later? Maybe later you don't have the energy anymore. Maybe later you don't have the motivation. Maybe later you don't have the opportunity. Just try it. You don't lose anything. And of course, asking is a lot of work, but don't let that stop you.
Yeah. So Yop was trying to like trying to throw me opportunity for to try and help me build up that help overcome that application anxiety. In fact, it was by her. I don't know what shape they are right now, but they're trying to help me come out of that shell like any shy cat would.
Well,
honestly, I think you have a lot of potential, a lot to show too. I think you should hold on to that thought.
Absolutely. Because ironically, Cosita and I actually have experience with visual novel collabs.
Unfortunately.
Cosita says unfortunately. Cosita says unfortunately, but that's actually how Cosita and I bonded a lot more. Because Cosita had hosted a visual novel collab of Ace Attorney, and I happened to join in on that. They just asked on Twitter, like, I can do this. And that's how the friendship was built with me and Cosita. And then I'm like, I'm going to try it now too. And Cosita has hated me ever since.
In fact, I'm not sure how I met Yop.
It's always funny
thinking about it. Because I'm friends with Yop.
So why and how?
And like, and we go back quite a bit. That I don't remember how long ago, really.
Fair. Well,
how is that a question? Oh, allow me to remind you of the person who had changed forms? How do I know which one am I befriending with? Mr. Yop? Or Miss Yop? Or anything Yop?
Well, I will say this: if you do have an interest in voice acting, I am also a voice actor myself. Cosita had lectured me about all my stuff, but I've been getting more confident on that stuff. My DMs are always open, and I think that you doing the visual novels, I honestly say probably something that could help you out a lot too is just hosting your own like visual novel collabs. Just getting into the mindset of working with other people. Because then once you kind of break that barrier down, it's like, okay, I'm working with other people. It could help build a little bit of confidence of like, okay, I'm building a support team because I have a whole other Discord. I have several other voice actors. I literally will find casting calls and like, go audition for this. I think you'll do well. Go do this. Go do this. And we're all very supportive of each other. So having that network of voice acting is very good to have. So just food for thought.
Yeah, I'll keep that in
mind. All right. Well, we are getting close to that time. Cosita, do you have any final words or questions that you would like to ask?
Yes. AFK.
Mm-hmm.
This is the last segment of the interview. I'm gonna ask you about magic cats. And you will tell me if you know them or not. Are you ready? Very well. First things first. Puss in Boots.
I know him.
The White Cat.
That sounds like anything.
The Tale by Madame d'Aulnay.
That doesn't ring a bell.
The Ruler of Other Cats. Moving on. Kissa the Cat.
That doesn't sound familiar for some reason.
All right. What about Yule Cat from the Icelandic Christmas folklore?
I haven't personally met one.
How about Bakeneko from the Japanese legend?
I may have seen one, but only in passing.
All right. What about Cheshire the Cat?
That requires me to go to Wonderland, but I have heard of.
What about Felix the Cat?
Felix? I've heard of them, but I haven't personally met.
And lastly, what about Sylvester?
Oh, I definitely know. I definitely know Sylvester.
Good. Of course, there's also Hello Kitty.
Oh yeah, I do. I think I do have. By the way, did you know that Puyo Quest actually had a Hello Kitty collab?
I didn't know that.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I do. Do I have? Wait, where is? I could have sworn I had a Hello Kitty play. Why did I mind that?
Yeah, Doraemon is also another one.
Hello Kitty. I used to have a while back when I was like technically it was my witch's wallet, but yeah.
Yeah, there are also other magical cats like Doraemon, Meowth from Pokemon, many others.
Yeah.
But we only have so much time.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, we are actually at that time. So, AFK, before we send you off on your way, is there anything you would like to promote or share while I give you a shouty?
Well, obviously, I do stream on Fridays on my own Twitch channel. But if you do miss my Friday streams, I do have a YouTube channel where I archive all of my VODs, so you can catch them from there instead. Same name, AFK.
Yep. Right there. Give that little shouty. It looks like the last thing you were playing was A Date with Death.
Yeah. And Death is an absolute dork.
Aren't we truly all are though?
He's an adorable dork. He's also cute.
All right. Well, AFK, it was a pleasure having you here joining us today. Thank you so much for taking the time for joining and telling us a little bit about yourself and your lore.
Thanks for having me. I am AFK the Witch Familiar, and I specialize in Starlight magic.
All right. Well then, you take care and may your journeys be safe.
You
See
too?
ya later.
Yep. Ja-na-na-nya.
All right. Doop. All right. Well, I'm going to fix my hair really quick. Boop. I'm alive! I'm back!
Unfortunately.
Wow, how dare you, Cosita. All right. Well, Cosita, did you enjoy your time
See
here?
ya later, everyone. It was fun.
Okay, well, let me find someone to raid. Let's see here. What we got? Let's see here. Unless Cosita has a suggestion. Does Cosita have a suggestion?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's easy then. Okay. Well, then in that case, let us go raid Coral. They're currently playing some Portal 2. Before we raid out for that, if
no final words on my end.
Okay, no final words from Cosita, everybody. If anyone would like to join in on the next episode of the Vtuber Lorecast, there is a link pinned right up there. All you gotta do is just fill out that form. We usually try to go through everyone that we can through the form first before I start asking random people. So yeah. With all that, apparently I spelled the name wrong. Oh, I forgot the letter. That's why. There we go. Now I did it properly. But with all that out of the way, Cosita, are you going to be streaming anytime soon?
No.
Okay. Well, I will be streaming Thursday night. We'll be swapping back over to Davy Jones. And we'll be playing that on Friday as well as for the King this week. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining us today. Thank you to Sofi and AFK for joining us for this lovely interview. We hope you all have a fabulous time, and we shall see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.